My finger when it got bit by the dog, the Pitbull. It was a bad thing, but it taught me a lot real quick. Uh, but it wasn't what you thought either. Maybe I got a little bit too friendly. Maybe I was a little bit too nice in my certain friendships. Maybe I don't allow friends over anymore or something like that. And those things. And that's perfectly legal. That's my decision. Maybe I choose to have a certain breed of dog. That's also my decision. Maybe I don't have a dog at all. I have a cat. Because of those things. Adaption. Yeah. You burn your hand on the stove as a kid. Ooh. And when you get older, you remember the pain all the way up that you're not going to touch the stove again. Nikki. She did that when she was only a kid. 33. I see that now. Thought she was so old and whatnot when I was a kid. She maybe thought I was younger than I was, and I thought she was older than she was too. But that's a lesson she learned when we moved to Tennessee. And me and my dad laughed the exact same with our cackle, and it was interesting. And that was one of the funniest moments of where I learned adaptation. But then she burned her ass on the stove a couple times later, something like that too. So sometimes you never learn. What about the wear your mask thing? Generally, I wear my mask, but I always forget to do it. And yeah, it's just like burning your hand on the stove. If you forget to wear your mask when you're supposed to, and boom, you get hit with something where you're supposed to be wearing your mask at. Whoa. So, it is a big mask time. And I'm even wearing my mask in my house because COVID 22. It started COVID 19, then 20, then COVID 21, and then COVID 22, Omicron, and everything. When I call it COVID 22, I'm going with the year thing, right? And at first, I thought it wasn't even real. Then I got hit with it. This was back in what? 2020? May 2020 or something like that? I didn't think it was real at all. I thought, oh, well, I don't think this is real. This COVID 19, I'm doing perfectly fine. Next thing you know, I got hit with it. Rodents and all types, but eat, and get rid of them. And I realized, oh my gosh, identified. Is this a rodental thing with, I don't know, extermination? Yes. Well, quite a possibility. I think we've let a lot of refugees in here, and maybe some of our adults who claim they're adults, but they forget daddy, he died a couple of years ago, and you're claiming you're better than him and this and that. But you forgot to do a lot of things that daddy used to do. I don't know, maybe like set out mice traps and things of that nature. Daddy used to do it. That's why they invented it. They got us to buy the masks because daddy used to wear a mask. And we heard about how they used to wear masks. And so now we're buying masks. And well, what about traps and things like that? And they're just sitting there. I've never seen anybody buy them. Yeah, I've seen this, that. Maybe I've seen one or two traps and maybe some poisons, but I don't think anybody's buying them anymore. They don't give a damn. They're just letting the rats free. They just don't care anymore. They have nothing to live for, some of them. But not me. I'm investing to traps and things. Stickies. Stickies. They say stickies are one of your best things. Like these ones. They say they're inhumane, but when they start eating your body and it becomes COVID 19, I think it's time to, I don't know, man up. And I bought traps back in 2016, and I killed a lot of them then. And I'll do it again, buy hundreds of dollars worth of traps again, because I guess I'm the man of the man, the manly man, man. So I'll take my manly man type of attitude, and I'll go buy these traps and things on Amazon. That's where I grab things. That's where I buy things, and Walmart and all that. But Amazon right to your door. Ring. Works with Alexa. I got a couple Alexas. I got the Dot, and my mom's got a Dot. Sometimes they tend to talk to each other and whatnot, but no, they've been great. And I listen to country radio on it during the summer, and that's a summerly thing. I do that during the summer, put on the country. Last summer was amazing. It was almost like 2008 country over and over again. I say 2008 country. That's one of my most favorite years of country, next to 2021. So, yeah, everyone's on their Spider-Man thing. Isn't there a new Spider-Man out? Go Tracks. They're another big industry. E-scooters, scooters. I got the e-bike. Okay, I had the e-scooter. I did unboxing. I don't know. In London, he did unboxing, but he didn't get the camera on here because he's lazy. I don't know. I wasn't thinking the thing. But now I'm thinking the thinking. Maybe I just was sleepy. I didn't have any. Yeah, I come out of the hospital, but you need a good sleep every night. And the one I had was not very good for my size or my weight, but it's good for the average person, and you would like it. And they have a lot of those ones for everyone, you and all that, and everybody's loving these. And it still held me. Like I could buy these, and it still may take me around the block, maybe to the convenience store if I wanted to go to the convenience store and back. But nothing like the price I would ever pay the price for these. Not for me, maybe for you, because my weight is so big. They got the new ones coming, the big gigantic wheel ones that we've always dreamed about when we were younger. Dreamed about when we were working. I don't know when those are going to come, but they are. But guess who GoTrax is? They make a lot of things. I think they're the same company as the one that makes my Tao Gemini e-bike. But they have two different companies. They have GoTrax, and they have the other thing that, well, it's still in development quite a bit, is what I would say. But I don't see them on their website here. Tao Motors. Tao Motors Canada. Tao Motor Canada Incorporated. They say, why didn't you get Ducati? Why didn't you get Indian? Well, I just looked at Indian, $12,000 for an Indian. Well, the Tao Gemini was only 5. I'm starting up slow, right? I start at the very bottom, work my way up in my career. But yeah, I will buy an Indian in the future. Hopefully in 10 years or so, maybe I'll get that $12,000 Indian. That'll take a lot of saving, a lot of work. Huge sacrifice. And I have to put things in order to secure those investments that in which I make those sacrifices for. One would be to buy a property like a house with proper security, locked garage, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I got the chains and all that, but when you're talking large investments like that many things, I only have so much space here, so much parking. And I'm going to be here for a really long time, so who knows if I ever get the Indian. But for now, I have the Tao Gemini right here, Tao Gemini 725. Out of stock. I was very lucky to get it. I got last year's model, 2021. It's 2022 now. I know Ride the Wind e-bikes has got a lot of big stock in them. You'll still be able to pick up. You talk to her. But yeah, get on your game. Daymax still in the game. They're great. All types of stuff this company's got. Tao Motors. But you can't buy them on their website as a normal person, can you? I think you can if you contact them. And they'll ship them to you. You got to put them together in a box. Oh, yeah. They ship them to you. You put them together from the box. If you have